Well, hello there. How is everyone? You amazing, amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. It's Monday, baby. It's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of the week, and we always go into the week with hope. We're full of hope. We're full of just positive thoughts and feelings that this is just going to be a good week. But we don't really have a lot to kind of, I don't know, we don't have a lot to be thankful about in around these cases that we're talking about. And the Liam Payne case, for one, it continues to be looking as shady as hell. So shall we talk about it? Because even though you're looking absolutely amazing, this situation don't look amazing and continues to frustrate the hell out of me and likely you too, as Netflix have now jumped on the bandwagon. And what am I talking about? Yes, we know that in the upcoming months, there will be the release of the Netflix documentary that was containing Liam Payne, the Build and the Band. Well, apparently, they're trying to remove Liam Payne from it. That's it. They're trying to remove him from it. And I ask, exactly what is that? Shall we have a look at it? And then we'll have a chat. So here we go, look. So, if we go back up to here, and we've got this article here, which has got a nice big picture of Liam there. Liam Payne's Netflix show, Build and the Band, will not feature much of the star, as been claimed. Bosses working on the Netflix show, which will air later this year, are reportedly keen to err on the side of caution following Liam's death. Liam tragically died last year after falling from a balcony in Buenos Aires. And it says, before his death, Liam had been working on this new show for Netflix called Build and the Band, which saw him be a guest judge on the show. He filmed the scenes in the UK just months before his tragic death. So let's just put this into context, right? So putting into context, this is something that Liam did in the lead up to what would be his death, where we're being led to believe that he was just on this downward spiral into absolute chaos, and they're kind of trying to say that this was a culmination of things from his past that was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and then it fucking exploded when he got to Argentina. But then he's doing this project for Netflix, which I've thought, and I bet you've thought, it'll be interesting to see Liam, because it will be a way of looking into what Liam was like, how he was behaving, what we could see in him, almost like pixel peeping a photo. I'm sure that you was trying to think of the same things as I was. Will we learn anything from watching how he is in this documentary, and will that shed any light on his state of mind? Like, people can hide stuff, but they can only hide it so much. And it would have been interesting to see. So why would Netflix be looking to cut down and potentially completely remove him from this? Because they ain't scared of putting things out that contain people who are deceased. Come on, it's fucking Netflix. And they're not too concerned about controversy. We saw that with the baby reindeer situation for a start. So they ain't tired, they're not scared of getting their hands dirty, but they're claiming that they're working alongside the family. So is it the family that are trying to hide what Liam looks like in this? Because that's all it is, isn't it? Because fans are going to want to see him. Fans are going to want to see things that Liam did. So why would they be trying to remove him from this show? It's all about who's behind the curtain controlling things. And again, remember, this is the lead up to his death. Now bosses of the Netflix show are keen to keep Liam's scenes to a minimum as to not anger fans. So you think that you can say, oh, we're doing it so we don't anger the fans. So you think that the fans won't get angry if you fail to show, or say that you're not going to show Liam in what is likely going to be the last thing that we ever see on TV that Liam Payne was involved in. Because I ain't buying that. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it that, we're doing it out of respect of the fans. We don't want to upset the fans and make the fans angry. What, by showing Liam doing what Liam absolutely fucking loved to do? to be involved in the music industry, to be involved in the making of bands, and what got him to where I don't get it. I don't buy it. I'm not buying this in the slightest. Let me know down below if you're buying it, because I don't get it. The best way to not piss his fans off is to make sure that he is not seen, or seen to an absolute minimum, in the last thing that he ever did as a project before he died. Get the fuck out of here. They want to strike the right balance with Liam's appearance on the show, and have been in discussions with the family. The feeling among execs at Netflix is they want to err on the side of caution, and if that means having Liam in the least amount of scenes possible, then that's the step they're willing to take, a source told The Sun. They want to strike the right balance between having him feature in the show, doing the thing he loved, with having him feature too much, which would be a lot for his loved ones to contend with. Again, I don't agree with that statement. I don't agree with that statement. How could anybody who loved Liam be upset seeing him doing the thing that he loved? This is about people being able to see him and understand the likelihood is that he was absolutely fine. And that goes completely against the absolute trouncing that he's taken in the media, because they continue to push and push and push. This Liam Payne was in a mess, and this was again the aforementioned culmination of years and years and years of abuse and substance abuse, and he just descended into chaos and died. And this, if he looks absolutely fine, and he is clearly fine, and he is clearly happy, and he is in a good place, then it's going to raise again the question: what happened in Argentina? What happened there? It says discussions are ongoing with Liam Payne's family, and their views are a crucial consideration for Netflix, but fans may be surprised by how little he ends up featuring in the finished series. The one option they probably don't have is to remove him entirely from the show, even if they wanted to, because he's an intrinsic part of the process the boy bands go through on the series. So what they're saying is they couldn't completely. They've looked at, can we completely remove him, but they understand that they can't, because there's parts of this program that wouldn't make sense if they removed him. It would be in a jump cut. There'd be missing pieces. But it's clear that they've considered it. They have considered completely removing him from this. And I have to ask why. Tell me down below, why would Netflix want to remove Liam Payne from this program, from this show? Why? Because if you're telling me that you believe and you're swallowing it, that they are doing it because they think that by not doing it, they'll upset the fans, come on. The Mirror have contacted representatives of Netflix for comment. Building the brand will also feature Nicole Scherzinger, the Pussycat Dolls, and Kelly Rowland, Destiny's Child, as judges alongside Liam, and will be hosted by the Backstreet Boys star AJ McLean, who he spoke out in the aftermath of Liam's death and said that he was absolutely fine. The contestants are incredible singers, but they are hoping to find their perfect bandmates based on music interest and their connection, in the hope of achieving the success of the boys and girl bands before them. Describing the series, they said all they have to go on is musical compatibility, connection, chemistry, and merit, with incredible performances, compelling drama, and one goal: to find the next great music band. The stage is set for an unforgettable experience, which Liam could have been a part of, but it looks like they're now trying to remove him from. Let me know down below what you think. Is it right that they remove him? Are you someone who is truly a Liam Payne fan and you can see their perspective? Be interested to get your take on it if you are. I know there's loads of fans still around this situation and watching it with bated breath to see if anything comes by way of a justice. Don't look like that's going to happen, but this, are you buying it? They're removing him because they don't want to upset people. Or are you wanting to remove him because it's going to raise more questions surrounding his death? Love you all. Mwah.